Hi folks, thanks for tuning in to part 2, EP number 2 of Nine Inch Nails, Add Violence. Guys, just concluded, not the actual events, EP number 1, on to EP number 2, Add Violence, by the band Nine Inch Nails. If you guys didn't know, today is Trent Reznor's 60th birthday, and we're just going on doing these back-to-back. Guys, been listening to Nine Inch Nails catalog a lot, one of my favorite bands right here. If you guys haven't already, checked out the review I did for Year Zero, With Teeth, Hesitation Marks, and just concluded the not the actual events. So go and check those reviews, guys, out if you haven't already. You want to go and hear my thoughts on the previous work. But as of for today, guys, we're going to go and continue on with EP number 2 out of the 3 trilogy of the EPs, along with Add Violence, guys. So with track number 1, guys, Trent starts off with a really arcade digital feel on Less Than. Now, guys, Less Than is a really great track. Love this one right here. We get a really cool music video going on where, again, that arcade feel going on with the visuals and things like that. It feels like you're at those 80s arcade games and stuff like that, having fun. Simplicity of these games and stuff like that. Jetpacks and things like that, you know what I mean? Sorry about that, guys. I live next to a bunch of meth head bikers. And with Less Than, guys, really fast-paced nature on this one. I love when Trent goes, so what are you waiting for? You got what you asked for. And he sounds really good on this one. Love the catchiness on this one, guys. Overall, love the vibe of Add Violence. I would say it's not more heavier than what we get on the previous, not the actual events, but I would say definitely more intimate and depressing. So with Less Than, guys, not that track I would consider depressing, but still has to do with that, sadistic nature. That's more one of the hopeful tracks on the EP, but great track right there, starting off with the bang with Less Than. Next up, guys, we get The Lovers. Now, guys, I have a live version of this song right here that when I seen Trent Reznor in 2022. So if you guys want to go and see that video, that is on there. But guys, this track right here is banging, filled with bass, intimacy right here. Trent is just saying that he wants to be welcomed with, open arms into the, arms of the lovers. Whenever I hear this song, guys, I really think of Pennywise, because of lovers and things like that. But other than that, guys, love the simplicity of this song right here, but really intimate. We get that bass booming and stuff like that. And, again, with Trent just sounding real intimate, nothing too high on this song with the vocals. Really low Trent vocals on this one. And great track overall, guys. I really do enjoy The Lovers. So next up, guys, we get into track number 3 with This Isn't the Place. Now, guys, what I love about This Isn't the Place is where we start to get really depressing and intimate. This track right here, really slow feel on this one. Really love the digital sound of this, guys. I love the artwork where it has like that, that equipment I'm sure that Trent Reznor uses, but it's tweaked to say Add Violence, to make it match the title and things like that. This Isn't the Place, guys. This whole EP I would listen to in a really dark point in my life. This was always a go-to, guys. It seemed that maybe Trent was really going through some really dark stuff on on the making of this EP. Him and Atticus Ross, especially Trent Reznor, him being the lyricist, and just the slow progressive nature to this track right here, guys. I mean, starts off slow and then we just get into like this really heartfelt track on this one. I really do dig This Isn't the Place right here. I mean, keeping you going with that hypnotic feel, really nice beat. And Trent really just sounds great on this track overall, along with the pianos, the soft pianos we get in this track, that which Trent does best, nailing those pianos, no pun intended. And just overall, guys, a really emotional track for me. This Isn't the Place, love that one right there. And, then, guys, we start to pick up the pace a little bit with Not Anymore. This track right here starts off, a little bit slow, picking up with some slow verses and things like that, nothing too much going on. You can obviously tell that Trent is building to something, slow verses, but really fast-paced hook on this one, guys. Love when the hook comes in with that fast-paced hookness and stuff, real digital, fast nature going on. Really similar to what we get on the next project, Bad Witch, with that fast-paced nature. You guys will go and hear me talk about that one, coming up next. But as for this one, guys, Not Anymore, really fast-paced. Dig this song right here, and probably the least one I come to out of the project, because the other ones are such bangers. Not Anymore is still a banger. There's not any Nine Inch Nail bad song, guys. Trent Reznor does not make bad work. That's not what he does being in Nine Inch Nails, and that is not what he does as an artist. So, with Not Anymore, guys, love that track right there. And not a standout, not a favorite, but still a necessary track along with this vibe right here, guys. So, Not Anymore, good stuff. Next up, guys, we're getting into the last track right here, the longest song off the EP. I believe the longest song out of all EPs, actually. This track right here, guys, is really unique right here. Again, this track is similar to This Isn't the Place. Along with that intimate feel right there with that progressive beat, nothing too heavy, just straightforward intimacy and things like that, guys. And I love how the end of the song right here, guys, really gets into like this glitch where it just stays stuck on this part right here where it just keeps on going for minutes and minutes. That is something that only Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails can pull off. A lot of artists, that would be, considered a lack of talent, a lack of editing, or whatever it is. But Nine Inch Nails, that is what the band does, guys. They, they lead us on. They do this glitchy stuff. I mean, all over the Slip, guys. That one right there is filled with some glitchiness, along with the Fragile and things like that. So, the Background World, guys, probably up there with one of my favorite tracks off the record. It's a tie between this one and Last Stand. But other than that, guys, it seems that so far, Trent always starts off with the bang and knows how to end it too. He did that really well with Downward Spiral, with Mr. Self-Destruct and Hurt. Did that well with the Fragile, with Somewhat Damaged and Ripe with Decay. So other than that, guys, I mean, this EP right here, not as heavy as what we got from Not the Actual Events, and not as fast-paced as what we continue on with Bad Witch. But other than that, guys, a great second piece to, to the trilogy of the EPs. Real intimate nature. More on the, not on the industrial side, but more on the piano, chill, straightforward to the vocals and things like that. Not so edited vocals. Trent just really seems straightforward on this one, and really more of an ambience feel going on, using from really organic, digital sounds and things like that, guys. Overall, I would say this one right here is probably my favorite out of the three. Not to spoil anything, guys, but part two, Add Violence. I love this EP right here. Jump to this one, at really low points in my life. And also seen one of the tracks live, Last Stand, which was a solid track right there. So other than that, guys, Add Violence. Love this one right here. You can never go wrong with adding some violence, and that is what Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor does best, guys. So that is going to conclude part two of the trilogy, guys, for the EPs Nine Inch Nails, Add Violence. On to part three, Bad Witch, guys. Let me know your favorite track off of Add Violence, if you guys have a favorite or things of that nature. But other than that, guys, let's go and continue this journey with Bad Witch. See you on to Bad Witch, guys. Till next time, deuces.